Diabetes, hypertension, obesity, metabolic syndromes, heart attacks, migraines, acne vulgaris, all because of a single food: sugar, sugar, sugar. Hello beautiful people, welcome back to my video again. I'm Suhair Rashid. Today we're going to talk about the world's single culprit which is responsible for all these lethal diseases, that is sugar, sugar, sugar. Do you know how much sugar an average person consumes daily? This is the average added sugar a normal person consumes daily. 24 teaspoons. That is equal to almost 380 calories. These added sugars comes in various forms. Like we use in the day-to-day life, we use a lot of products, processed foods. For example, this is Nutella. It contains 20 grams of added sugar per serving. Likewise, we have this peanut butter. It contains 2 to 3 grams of added sugar per serving. This product, any guess how much sugar, added sugar will be in this? It contains almost 10 to 11 grams of added sugar per 100 ml. That means a 1 liter of soft drink contains almost 120 grams of sugar, added sugar. And we have these cookies which you feel to be safe, and it also contains almost 2 to 3 grams of sugar, added sugar per serving. So let's dive into deep and try to know what these sugars do to our body. World's number one cause of death is heart diseases. But do you know, behind these heart diseases, one of the most common cause is the excessive intake of added sugars. If you see, in our body we have a hormone that's called as the leptin. The normal function of the leptin is to control the satiety and also to control our normal weight. But the persons who are taking or consuming excessive added sugars, they have this leptin hormone resistance. So as a result, they develop the late satiety. They have the urge of excessive intake of foods, crave for taking foods, and as a result they develop the obesity. So obesity is per se a base for development of the heart diseases. And one more is the atherosclerosis, which predisposes these persons to develop heart diseases like heart attacks or even sudden death. And then these persons who get obese, they are at higher risk of developing the diabetes mellitus, because in these they have the centripetal obesity most of the times, due to which they also get the insulin resistance. As a result, these people get definitely the diabetes mellitus. One more effect of the excessive intake of added sugars is acne vulgaris, a dermatological condition mostly seen in the adolescent girls and young women. Even males have been found to have this acne vulgaris. The pathophysiology behind the acne vulgaris is that there is excessive androgens, some inflammatory process going on, and obstruction of some glands. So as a result, when a person gets excessive intake of the added sugars, they have the release of insulin. Along with the insulin, there is a release of the androgens, and these androgens make the person to have the acne vulgaris. And also there is obstruction of some important glands, mostly involving the face and trunk of the person. Linked to the cancers is that excessive intake of added sugars have a direct link to development of certain cancers. People who take excessive added sugars, they have the insulin resistance, they have the inflammation going on, they have the obesity. As a result, these all factors are a surface for development of the cancer. Depression, cognitive impairment, memory problems, mood swings, all these have been seen to have a close link or association with the excessive intake of added sugars. One more important thing related to added sugars is that these added sugars make you age relatively earlier. In our genetic material, chromosomes, we have protective caps, the telomeres. Telomeres have a normal function of prolonging the cellular aging, protects the cell from getting earlier aging. But it has been also shown a close link with the added sugars that also cause earlier telomere shortening. As a result, there is early cellular aging. One more worldwide problem is development of the fatty liver. The pathophysiology behind the development of the fatty liver is that all the sugars and other products have to go through the liver for the metabolism. But when a person has excessive intake of added sugars, which are actually the poisons, they too have to go through the liver for getting converted into some glycogen and fats. Because they are excess in amount, it puts an overload on our liver. So as a result, the liver starts developing fats or glycogen at a higher rate, putting the high pressure on the liver. These people get development of the fat around the liver itself, so resulting in the non-alcoholic fatty liver diseases, which is a worldwide common problem nowadays. We have a lot of other problems associated with the excessive intake of the added sugars, like we had the kidney related issues, development of the kidney diseases, like the urate crystals get deposited in our joints, leading to the gout, and also some other defects like development of the CKD has been shown a link with this. One more problem is development of the dental caries and dental problems, and of some neurological diseases like Alzheimer's, dementia or Parkinsonism has also been shown a link with the added sugars. One more link with the added sugars have been shown to be with the cognitive decline. People who are taking excessive added sugars in their diet have risk of developing the Alzheimer's, dementia, and also had high risk of developing the stroke. So guys, definitely everyone's mind has a question that if not added sugars, then what alternative? See, there is no such a study which shows that what is the exact amount of sugar you need to take on the daily life, on a daily basis. American Heart Association has come forward with some guidelines. As per these guidelines, we can just follow our diet cautiously and routinely to look into the composition of the products, the concentration of these added sugars, and we need to closely monitor the intake of sugar on the daily life, and we don't need to exceed it more than say almost 180 calories per day. So guys, the common question which is in everyone's mind is that if not these added sugars, what is the alternative we can go for? So let me tell you that there are a lot of healthier alternatives you can switch to. For example, if I tell you that instead of going for the prepaid juices which are available in the markets, you can just definitely make juices at your home from the original organic fruits, which is a good source actually, and having a lot of healthier benefits. Also, instead of going for coffee, tea, etc., you can switch to the organic green teas, and instead of adding the sweeteners, you can switch to the adding pure organic honey. Of course, not the honey which is available in the supermarkets, because that honey is not actually the honey, that's also a sugar actually. So you can definitely switch to the organic honey. And one of the recommendation to the people who have the caffeine craving, like the persons who cannot give off the tea or coffee, definitely I will recommend them to switch to the matcha. Matcha is a Japanese organic green tea which is available nowadays. It has a lot of antioxidants in it, and also other effects, good effects on health. So you can switch on to it. For the energy source, you can switch to the dry fruits, you can go for the berries available, you can go for vegetables, fruits available to get the sugar, natural sugar in your diet. So guys, the motive of today's video is definitely also an awareness that whatever we eat is what we are, because we are self-responsible for ourselves. We need to selectively eat what is good for our health. See, I counted enormous side effects of these added sugars. This is all because of what we eat. So in order to get out of all these side effects, we just need to be cautious, be monitoring our diet strictly, and give off these toxic taste of added flavors and all that. And definitely taking care of your body is your responsibility, our responsibility. Definitely by cutting off the added sugars in your diet, you're definitely going to see a lot of change in you. You're going to feel energetic, you're going to look healthier, younger, and you're just decreasing your risk of getting all the lethal diseases which I counted, and definitely you're going to live a healthier life ahead. And that's my wish and that's my hope, and hopefully you like this informative video, and I will come with the next video very soon, and until that, take care. Allah Hafiz.